My grandpa was lost at sea and he saw something. My grandfather, Elias, was a fisherman in the 70s, tough as nails, the kind of man who laughed off storms. In 76, his boat vanished off the Pacific coast during a routine trip. He and 4 crewmates, hardened sailors all, were lost at sea for months, drifting on a life raft with scraps of food and rainwater. When rescuers found him, he was alone, emaciated, skin scorched by the sun, eyes wild like he'd seen the end of the world. They pulled him from the water, babbling about devils from the open water. We thought it was delirium, starvation and dehydration breaking his mind. He spent years in and out of hospitals, never himself again. But his story stayed fixed. Nights when the ocean lit up with eerie lights, blues and greens pulsing from below. Then vessels, sleek, silent, zipped up from the depths, cutting the water like blades. One night, they came for his crew. Big-eyed sea people, he'd whisper, voice shaking. 3 fingers, skin like oil, no mouths, just those endless black eyes. They floated him aboard, probed him with cold tools, showed him visions of underwater cities, ancient and alien. He said they fed on fear, took his friends one by one, left him alive to warn others. The open water's theirs, he'd say. We don't belong there. We pitied him, blamed trauma. He died in 92, still muttering about the lights. But now, with UAP and sea UFO reports flooding the news, eyewitnesses describing glowing crafts rising from the ocean, beings with big eyes and strange limbs, I'm not so sure he was crazy. I've gone down a rabbit hole, digging into forums, cold calling old sailors, even tracking down a retired Navy guy who worked near where Grandpa was found. I asked them, could there be technologically advanced beings living under our oceans? Most laughed, but a few got quiet. One guy said he'd seen lights too, off Guam in 82, and heard stories from others, divers, fishermen, who swore they saw crafts vanish into the deep. Nobody talks about it, he said. You sound nuts, or you disappear. I keep digging, piecing together reports, connecting dots. Grandpa's journal, passed to my dad, describes those same crafts, those same eyes. Something's down there, hidden in the abyss, and I'm starting to believe it's been watching us longer than we've been watching the stars.